Hey everybody, it's Harlan. We'll be getting it's 8 o'clock already. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Harlan Kilstein, and I am super glad that you are here. We are here to talk about the coming AI apocalypse. You know, when I get on this call and I look over and I see a lot of names that I recognize, a lot of friends that are here, and some of you who are new um, to my world wonder, oh, yeah, everybody's talking about friends. Well, the truth of the matter is that there are a lot of real friends, people who have known me and worked with me for years, people who just want to see the latest things that I'm talking about and teaching. So they're welcome. You're welcome. What I would love for you to do is in the chat, is I'm very interested in how you are using AI. How are you currently using AI? That'll give me an idea of who's here, what I should teach, where I should take you, what I should share, and so I can gear this to you. So if you would do me a really big favor, go over to the chat and tell me what you do. What do you do with AI? What do you use? Is it ChatGPT? Is it Perplexity? Is it any of the other big tools? Are you already using Manus? Tell me what you do. ChatGPT from Carmela. What else? Hey, Stephanie. What else? Clayton, marketing agency, AI implementation for business. Claude mainly. Okay. Youssef is machine learning and deep learning. I build and deploy AI models. Ooh, okay. We got a good we got a good crowd here. Use Manus to create training programs and review legal contracts. Nice, nice. Jojo, AI agents for automation. I'm a CMG using Manus and ChatGPT for research and branding. Cal Reese to everyone, ChatGPT for funnel content. Help with certification exams. JP Manus looking to see how to better leverage capabilities. Using Lovable. I went over there yesterday for the first time, and there are a lot of tools like Lovable. I was pretty impressed. Manus actually took 11 credits to create 11K credits. Well, Matthew, here's what you do. To create a minute and a half, were you using Google VO? Matthew, why don't you unmute yourself for a minute if you can? Can you unmute yourself? Or if not, Corey, can you unmute Matthew?
Let me
Gamma.
see if that's. I'm gonna attempt.
Okay. Gamma training guide for 6,000 person company. Whoa. Okay. Well, you know what? We have a bunch of people here who are just, this is great. This is super advanced. I am really happy to have such a crowd. Now I have one more question for you, and I think you'll understand why this is an important question. I want to know if you consider yourself an AI pro or you're here to make money for yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with a pro making money, but tell me, pro or just a dollar sign? Okay, he can't figure out how to unmute himself. Aren't you a co-host, Corey? Didn't I, or did it not let me do that?
Yeah, you just need to bump me up one more level.
It'd be nice if I could see you here. Oh, because you're a panelist now. Okay. How about now?
I think I can do it. I'm gonna go find him.
Okay. Okay. So some people are both. Some people are pro. Some people.
Hello, it's Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Hope you're not shocked by being called on when you come to a webinar.
That's okay. No big deal. How you doing?
Okay. So listen. What were you trying to do in Manus?
I was just trying to make an advertisement for my newsletter, really, and it took 11,000 of my credits.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, it did.
Was there spoken word?
Yes, it was all spoken word, really. I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So and did the video come out good at the end or did it suck?
I thought it sucked, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what you do.
Uh-huh.
If you go back to Manus and you up at the top, there's a link that's called share.
Uh-huh.
When you click that link, you will have a share link that's either private or public. You want to make it public.
Okay.
When you have that public link and you copy it from the same email address where you are a Manus member, write to support@manus.im and enclose the link. Tell them that Manus blew it and ask them to refund your credits. In a couple of days, they will give you back your credits.
I will do that. I appreciate it, Harlan, very much.
Hey, that's what we're here for, helping people.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
I'm here. Thank you so much. See you guys.
Okay, so one problem solved. So we have people here who want to make money and agencies that want to make money, and we are here for both of you. I started my day this morning with a client who has worked with me for years. She has owned several multi-million-dollar companies. One of her companies, which I think she sold for more than $100 million, was a major dog food company, and she sold it and moved on. In a session with her, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, shortly after Manus appeared, I worked with her, and she has come out with a new idea, and she has funding, and I am predicting that within 1 to 2 years, she will have a billion-dollar company. What's her billion-dollar company? People are glued to their phones. Tell me one time when people generally aren't glued to their phone, okay? When are they not glued to their phone? Some people are glued even while they're sleeping, but give me a time, when you're driving, you can have it on speaker or whatever. But can you think of a time that people cannot be glued to their phone? Well, sleeping, yeah. Having sex in the shower. Those are all good ones, although I wouldn't be surprised if some people did it during sex. I would not be surprised at all. Sauna, when they are babies of terminally ill. Well, one of the things is when they're peeing, they're not going to stand there peeing and hold the phone in their hands and whatever. They're going to put it down for that couple of seconds. This woman has invented advertising for people who are peeing. This is it. For people who are peeing. Where would this be? This would be in stadiums. This would be in airports, hotels, whatever. That's right. Hey, how do you know who it is? Oh, so yeah, somebody even knows who it is. So the bottom line is that I've been working on Manus with her, helping her build this business. She's got funding, she's got hotels, she's got airports, she's got everything all lined up. And what they do is they give these little television things to, um, they install them. It's part of the faucet. So they're going to go in and give them like all new faucets and plumbing and electricity and whatever. And and the people are going to see videos nonstop with commercials. It's basically just going to be commercials. And they are paying for the installation of these things. And whether it's a hotel, airport, or whatever, they get residual income from the commercials. And they already have major advertisers signed up like Coca-Cola, etc., beer companies. And this is going to be a huge launch. And I worked with her on Manus, and so she like building this huge brand. And then she comes to me this morning and she said, Harlan, can you help me with a project? And here I am thinking I'm going to help her with this billion-dollar project. But no, she has developed a tool that is going to help people with manifesting and changing their life. And I'm looking at it and going, okay. And she's already built out the tool, and she wanted to know how to get the tool from Manus and put it hosting. So I work with everybody from billion-dollar businesses to people looking to make a buck, and even sometimes it's the same person. Yeah, I hope it doesn't have cameras in it as well. The jokes coming in here are pretty funny. Manus is a serious tool, and we are now coming up to a period of time that I am calling the AI convergence. And the AI convergence means that I thought that 2 years from now, life is going to be completely changed for us because of AI. I am moving that prediction way, way up to about a year from now. And in the coming year, I'm just going to come out and say it, that you are either all AI or you are going to be stepped on, squished like a bug. I don't say this to scare you. I don't believe in scaring people, but I do believe in telling people the truth. And in telling people the truth, I think it's my obligation to let you know that you either get fully on board. Now, fully on board AI does not mean ChatGPT. ChatGPT is kind of, like a beginner tool. And ChatGPT just announced, oh, we have agents. Everybody wants to move from what's called a generative AI to agentic AI. What's generative AI? It's ChatGPT, it's Gemini, it's Perplexity, it's Claude, it's DeepSeek, it's Grok. All of these are also known as LLMs, large language models. And they're trying to become agentic models where they are an agent. Here are the problems that they have. Number one, they really have not got this down yet. OpenAI, who makes ChatGPT, has been trying for this for a while. A couple of months ago, I upgraded to their $200 a month program to be a pro user so I could test their operator service. And I did it for a couple of days and I went, gosh, this isn't worth anything. And I very rarely downgrade something, but I downgraded that because it was not ready for prime time. And despite all of the hoopla of whatever, it's not there yet. Now they're saying that OpenAI 5, ChatGPT 5, which is due next month, is going to be even better. Who knows? We will see. And people can say everything, but it doesn't. Elon Musk said that his new Grok 4.0 Pro was the equivalent of a professor with a PhD. The only thing, the professor with the PhD that he created thought that it was still running the Nazi party. So the bottom line here is that we're seeing this, the AIs doing now what they never expected to do, and Manus keeps growing and growing and growing. Now there are other agentic AIs. There's GenSpark. There is Flowwith. There is Sura, I believe. None of I saw a new Chinese agent show up, which I signed up for. Its low. It wouldn't let me try it without signing up. I signed up and I quit on the same day, and I don't even want to go back and use up my credits because it's just not worth it. So the bottom line here is that it's really possible that within a year, things are going to be so far changed from what we know. Look at what's going on. Self-driving vehicles. They are happening. They are going out widespread. We're going to be getting into taxis that has AI driving. Wars are now being fought by AI. And I'm just wondering, who's the person in charge of the AI? What happens with the AI? There is something that is a documented phenomena called AI hallucinations. You could look it up in Wikipedia. AI hallucinations, where the AI all of a sudden just goes off on its own and does something, and we are trusting our future to an AI that really could go off the rails. And so the more we turn things over to AI, the more we are looking at a major you-know-what coming. And we cannot do what we cannot do things the old way anymore. It's kind of like the people who are still thinking that the Beatles are going to get back together when 2 out of the 4 of them are dead. It's not going to happen. And it's not going to go back, that people are going to do things the old way. People want their work, if you're an agent, people want their work done. They want it done quickly. They want it done correctly. And they don't, and they may have revisions. And the truth of the matter is that the competition out there for AI is huge. 60 to 70% of people who are small businesses are wondering, what is this AI crap? So far, it has done nothing for me. The average small business may have an AI agent on its website. And the AI agents that are out there that are being deployed are pretty bad. Or we have AI calling people on the phone to book appointments, and they sound terrible. I went to my doctor's office and their phone answers. It's an AI, and I said, "Have you ever called your office?" He said, "No." I said, "Why don't you call your office and go through the AI that's answering it?" So right in front of me, he took out his phone, he dialed his office, and he said, "That sounds terrible." I said, "That's the impression that your office is making." He goes, "You would not believe what we paid for that system." I said, "Well, whatever you paid, it's terrible. Go tell them that it's terrible and tell them to fix it." 80%, close to 82% of the public believes that what they see on AI is real. Now, you being professionals, being advanced, you look at something and say, "Oh, that's AI." But the truth of the matter is that the public believes what they see. And that means that everything has to be kicked up a notch to be real. Look, the biggest problem today in being online and marketing to people is being authentic and real, because 99.9% of the people out there are fake, totally fake. How many people here agree with that? That most marketing people that they see online advertising services are fake? Yeah, people are typing in, agreed. Yeah, absolutely. And so what we have now is we are in the age where nobody believes anybody. And people are failing the authenticity test. People are coming along and promising the moon, especially in the area of AI, and delivering a lot less. How many people have seen ads on social media for become certified in Chat GPT in 7 days for $47? Right? And what is being certified in Chat GPT going to do for you? If you were to search online jobs for Chat GPT, you can get a job for $18,000 to $20,000 doing that. I don't know about you, but that doesn't appeal to me. But for someone who knows how to run and operate AI agents, you are looking at jobs starting at $150,000, $200,000, $250,000. Cheryl says it's like graduating from middle school. That's like being certified at playing. I can't even see that. Madden. Okay. Corey says, "I certify you." Okay. So the bottom line is there are scams. There are countless programs selling AI, again, promising the world and under delivering. So let's say you have an AI program, you join an AI program. How do you get clients? How are people going to trust you? Now I understand that, listen, you have a face that anybody could trust. I know that. I believe that. But what about them out there? How do they know? How do the clients know that they can trust you? And the answer is they basically don't. They don't. Any more that, unless attending this a couple of times and seeing me and that I'm the same and whatever, and no hard closes and no hard pitches, people come along and say, "Okay, you know what? I want to study with him." I'm very happy about that. But how do you get clients? How do we get clients? And that's what I want to talk to you about. So I'm going to show you a video right now that some of you have seen, especially the people who are veterans here. I'm going to show you
son.
Stop.
Want to take a guess?
First of all, let me make sure that my sound, and let's get this. Let's share my screen. And here we go.
Good afternoon, son. Want to take a guess why I pulled you over? Oh, it's not what you think. It's liquid death. There's sparkling mountain water. Wow, you weren't kidding. That is refreshing. But it's not why I pulled you over. Oh, boy. Is it the busted taillight? Nuh-uh. Is it because of the license plate? Nope. Shit, man, it's the dead guy, right? No, sir. Is it the human trafficking, perhaps? Uh-uh. Man, is it the truck thing? I don't think so. Well, what is it then? The robbery? No. The bumper sticker? No. It's the roadkill, isn't it? Haven't heard of it. The chemical waste? Uh-uh. Is it the roller coaster seat? Is it the cult thing? Absolutely not. Hell no. All right, I give up. What is it? It's because it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Kevin. Dad, you remembered. Happy birthday to you. You're the best dad ever. To you.
Now, what I invite you to do is, I don't know if you can see it, but in the upper right-hand corner in white on the background, it says unofficial spec ad. Unofficial spec ad. First of all, number one is, what did you guys think of that commercial? Done well? Did it make you smile? Hilarious. Oh, we got a tough crowd here. Raquel says, meh. Mike, attention grabbing. It cost so many dollars to make. Okay. So was that me, the policeman? Okay, no, that wasn't me. I didn't make that. That ad was made by an ad agency that wanted to get the Liquid Death account. And so what they did was an unusual thing, is that they created that video with Google's new VO3. And they put that together and did quite a bit of work on that, making sure that they got consistent images, they got consistent voices, there was humor, there were a lot of brilliant cuts, and they put together a video, and they made a post on LinkedIn showing off their video, and it was brought to the attention of Liquid Death, and their post said, "Hey, Liquid Death, don't sue us." And, well, that video went viral. It went viral there. People brought it to YouTube, where it went viral again, went viral on Instagram, and it has come to define what is possible with VO3, or what is possible with AI video. Now, a lot of people play with video to make space creatures and stuff like that. They don't make sales. What makes sales is persuasion and moving people emotionally. You have just a couple of seconds to connect people with a hook. And that starts with a hook. It starts with a siren that gets people's attention. Now, ever since that commercial went around, there are people trying to use VO3 for ads, and unfortunately, not doing them very well. So let's see, I had one today. Oh no. Oh, I can't play that. What is the matter? It won't let me play it. It's not fair. Not fair. That's terrible. No good. Okay. So I saw an ad on Facebook for Skool, Skool, which is where a lot of people hold trainings. Is where we hold our mastermind. And they had Bigfoot with a Lamborghini in the background. And they didn't know what they were doing with VO. And they got captions on the bottom, but the captions were spelled poorly. So instead of removing the captions, they put bigger captions on top of the old captions. And it was kind of embarrassing to have Bigfoot talking about a school community. So I know Sam Ovens, I being in the marketing world, I sent him a message and I went, boy, that Bigfoot video, that video for your company wasn't very good. He said, which video? I said, the gorilla video. He said, yeah, I told them that it was really bad. I said, would you like a better video? And he said, sure. Now, does Sam think that I'm going to make him a video that beats the pants off of his video and it's going to be free? Or even if I do give it to him for free, what do you think the outcome would be? What would be if I give him the video? Craig says it's going to be money, multiple dollar signs. Because when you deliver results in advance, people do not have the opportunity to question, can they do it? They see what you've done, and then they like it. So video can be the literal doorway into a lot of companies. Creating a decent video could take an hour. Let's see if I can find my last video that I did. This one better work. Okay, this one should work.
Welcome to the heart of Arizona, where pets and their families find everything they need. At Bark and Love, we believe every pet deserves the very best care and nutrition. Our Chandler location offers premium foods and supplies from brands we trust completely. We only carry products we give to our own pets, natural, healthy, and nutritious. Our knowledgeable staff provides expert nutritional counseling to keep your pet thriving. Don't clog your drains at home. Use our modern self-service dog wash stations. Clean, spacious tubs with professional equipment make bath time stress-free for everyone. Every pet that visits us leaves looking and feeling their absolute best. From puppies to seniors, we're here for every stage of your pet's journey. Quality nutrition starts with the right food in the right bowl at home. Can't make it in? We offer free local delivery on orders over $50. Visit Bark and Love today, your locally owned one-stop shop for everything your pet needs.
Okay, Bark and Love. That video took maybe a half hour, 45 minutes to make. And that video turned into an immediate $1,497 sale from the people at Bark and Love. Now, when they saw the video the first time, it was 100% AI. The photos in it were all AI generated. The voice, AI generated. The music, AI generated. And as soon as the owners saw it, they said, I want it. And then they said, can we put our own photos in? Sure. And then it was redone. And now that they have that video, they are ordering at least one new video a month. Videos for different locations, videos focusing on different aspects of their business. So while people who are professionals look at that and go, I don't like the voiceover, I don't like the images, as I told you at the beginning, the public believes in AI. And as soon as they saw that video, immediate sale. Let me ask you a question. How would you like to trade an hour of your time for $14.97? How would you like to trade? And I hear someone saying, real estate agents. Okay. When a real estate agent sells a home and the home goes for, let's say, $2 million, their commission, if they represent both the buyer and seller, is $120,000. You go to a realtor and you make a video about a home that they have. Take you an hour of the time, get all of the pictures from their website, get a little help from AI at creating images, and put together a video about a particular super expensive home. Take that video, add music, captions, put the realtor's name on it at the end with his phone number. Take that video and put it up on YouTube as an unlisted video and send it to the realtor. Say, here, I created this for you. What do you think? And the realtor's going to look at it and go, holy crap, this is way better than anything that Zillow or Realtor.com could do. And when they ask you how much, you say, I'll be very glad to do that for free. You can have it for free as long as I can do videos for your other listings that will cost you $1,500, $2,000. After they sell one video, sell one house because of your video, you will have a customer for life. Getting clients is not hard. Having the clients come to you, well, that's what this is all about. When you do results in advance, like the people from Liquid Death did, or what we did for Bark and Love, there are customers who out there need you. Now, this is just the tip of what's possible. you name the profession and you find somebody who is PWM, people with money, and you share a video for them, and they will be your slaves. They will do anything for you. Now, how many people, let me ask you a question. How many people know of solar energy? People have homes with solar roofs. How many people have heard about that? Okay. So my question is, my best friend has a solar company and he's sweating bullets. Gee, I wonder why he's sweating bullets. Let me give you a little bit of the background on why Ryan's friend is sweating bullets. Way back in the early 2000s, the government decided that solar energy was a really good idea. It would cut down on energy demands, plus, on top of that, it would reduce costs. And so what they did to encourage energy usage, to encourage solar uses, is they gave huge tax credits for people who converted to solar energy. And so if you invested in solar energy and the average investment was $29,000 and up, and there was financing available, you would get a tremendous amount back on taxes in the form of tax cuts. Now, quite recently, in the recent, what do they call it? The Big Beautiful Bill, removed all of the tax benefits for solar energy. And that means that instead of people getting a discount, well, it's not going to be the same thing. So let's see where we have solar energy. Stop. If you talk to yourself, it does better. Okay, here we go. That's not solar. This is solar. All righty, let's take a look at solar.
If you've been thinking about going solar, the time is now. The sun is setting on your chance to claim the 30% solar tax credit before it disappears. Riddick Solar has been helping families in Nevada harness the sun for over 20 years. We're not new to this. From permits to panels to final inspection, we take care of every detail, so you don't have to lift a finger. We show up on time and we finish on schedule. Whether it's a rooftop system, a solar carport, a ground-mounted array, or a custom design build, our team has done it all. In fact, we're the company other installers call when the job is too complicated. But time is running out to lock in your 30% tax credit savings. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Riddick Solar today and let's design your solar system together. It's your sunlight. Let it power your life. Riddick Solar, Nevada's trusted solar experts.
Okay. Riddick Solar. The solar energy discount expires December 31st, 2025. That means instead of installing solar panels and having it pay off in 6 to 7 years, it's now going to pay off in 17 to 18 years. Bottom line is that video, or a video just like it, is what companies are looking for to save their hides, because they have from now until the end of the year to sign up as many customers as they can, because comes January 1st, nobody is going to be buying solar panels without the tax rebate. Now, they can install them if all the paperwork is done by the 31st. So that means that come Christmas and December 31st, the people in the solar company will be working around the clock. They might even go to Hawaii, where it's 5 hours earlier, to get extra time to sign people up. But bottom line is December 31st, it all comes to an end. And other than installing what they've collected money on, they are plumb out of luck. And the only people who will be installing solar will be the people who are the multimillionaires who don't care anyway about it, but are doing it for a statement. How hard is it to go to a company that sees its doors closing and needs more clients now more than ever? This is like taking candy from a baby. This is literally the easiest thing that you can possibly imagine. There are companies that want this, and they don't know what to do. Hold on, a client is texting me. Clients text me all the time. I'm busy. Okay, but that is just one thing that you can do. What else can you do with Manus? So where would the solar companies run the video? On their websites, on social media, on YouTube, anywhere. They're probably going to want more than one video. You run a video, it has their phone number, and they start getting calls because of this video. There's also something that I don't know if you've ever heard of, but ever since people have been moving away from cable to online things like Hulu, how many people have seen, who have been on one of these streaming platforms, have noticed commercials on those platforms? Anybody ever notice commercials while you're watching something on Hulu? Lynn, I hate them. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. What do you think it costs to advertise locally by zip code on cable? What do you think it costs to advertise on cable? Less than regular TV, no clue. How? Okay. So what if I told you that commercials start at under $50. Richard, 500 for a month. I don't know what you get for that, but at $50 a commercial, companies can afford a heck of a lot of advertising. Yes way, that's the going rate. And big advertisers see that this is available. That's why when you watch a program, you see that commercials repeat endlessly, sometimes even one right after the other, because AI is programming in the commercial and not paying attention to what came before. You could see the same commercial 4 times, so it gets really annoying to you. That's because there aren't enough advertisers, so people are grabbing whatever they can. And the companies know that it's better to show more commercials than fewer. So if you went to an ad company, if you went to a solar company and you said, hey, let's run this ad for you, you think there would be a response? You think a commercial like that would get people to pick up the phone? Yeah. You see, a lot of people out there are interested in services. I'm interested in services that are going to make both you money and your clients money. But we're not just about video. Let's switch directions. Let me tell you about my friend, Dr. Wayne. Dr. Wayne is a nephrologist, a kidney doctor. And very often I go with him. Oh, I can do this. How fitting. This is appropriate. I go to him to see the Florida Panthers play. Stanley Cup champions 2 years in a row, going for 3. Okay, so Dr. Wayne and I go to Panthers games. And when we're at the games, we have a good time. So I texted him and I said, hey, want to go to the game tomorrow night? And he said, I can't. I'm in Argentina. I said, what are you doing in Argentina? He said, a big drug company sent me to Argentina. And right now I am looking at the biggest Argentinian steak, the freshest meat I've ever had in my life. There is a huge single malt scotch. I was flown down first class. Everything's paid for. I'm in a 5-star hotel. I'm giving a lecture for a big pharma company on how the early trials of a new medication in treating different kidney problems. I have one lecture in the morning. I have another lecture in the evening. Then I have a day off, and then they're flying me back first class. And I said, why would you pick up and leave your practice for a couple of days? He does this all the time, sometimes nationally, sometimes internationally. He's always in, hey, Harlan, I'm at Vegas. He calls me. I'm watching the Golden Knight. I'm watching the Panthers. What do you mean you're watching the Panthers? They're out of town. Yeah, they're in Vegas. I'm watching them play, because they fly him out there. That trip to Argentina, he got $150,000 to go on vacation. $150,000. Now, the bottom line here is every doctor who has been in practice for a number of years is getting really tired. And they want to get job offers like that. They want to spend less time with patients. They want to spend less time fighting insurance companies and more time sharing what they know. They all dream of being speakers out on the circuit, going out and talking about what they know, cardiologists saving lives. So the bottom line is So the bottom line is they want these jobs, but they don't know how to get them. So one of the things that they've noticed that really works is a credibility booster. And the number one credibility booster that they want is a book. But they do not want the book to be, they don't want to write the book. They don't have the time to write the book. They don't have the inclination to write the book. All they have is the desire to get out. And so, ghostwriting books for physicians is extremely lucrative. Extremely lucrative. Jobs start at $7,500 and they go up to $125,000. Now, they get much more than a book for $125,000. That people put together websites for them. They put content on the websites. They keep giving them new content, SEO services, helping them create video, putting them on YouTube, social media, press releases about the book, helping promote campaigns to get the book readers on Amazon or wherever it is. $7,500. Would you be surprised if I told you that Manus can create that book overnight while you sleep? You just create a couple of forms, asking the doctor a couple of questions, maybe even get on a couple of Zoom calls with them, get the Zoom call transcribed, upload it to Manus, whatever information you have, upload it to Manus and say, okay, Manus, give me the outline of a book. And pretty soon, if you know what you're doing, you're going to have a book. And then, of course, having the book and getting it from book to publishing, these are all things, these are all steps. But let's say the book is finally ready. And you have a book with the doctor's face on the cover and you make him look like, God's remaining angel on earth. And he's in an office with other doctors. Do you think he's going to show that video, that book to other doctors? Do you think he's going to go around and say, look what I got, and share it with friends in the office? Tell me if you think he's going to share it. Come on, this is a no lazy thing. Hey, Yosef, how are you? Of course they're going to share it. And what do you think the other doctors are going to say when they see the book? What do you think the other doctors are going to say? Oh, that's a nice book you have there. No. They're going to say something else. Who knows what they're going to say? Who did it? Who wrote this book for you? Because we know damn well you didn't do it. And they're going to say, where can I get that too? And so at that point, the doctor says, your name, every doctor in the office wants it. Now, this is the easiest sale in the world. Why? Because they know who did it. They are impressed by the quality. They want one, and they know the price. You will get no price objections from them. One single book can be the lever that you need to making multiple six figures in a year. Any single path that I've talked about tonight can help you make six figures, whether it's videos, whether it's websites for realtors for individual homes, whether it's for books for doctors or other professionals who want out. There is no question that AI is an untapped gold mine that can turn your life around. Now, many of the people here have worked with me, and they know that what I'm saying is zero hype. They've seen me write books live. They've seen me compose things live. They've seen the tools that I construct and show them how to construct. For a lot of people, Google VO is a mystery. So I created a tool that would make it a non-mystery. Let me show you that tool. And here we have VO3 Maestro. It builds prompts. When you use Google directly, it's kind of like, Russian roulette. But here you can walk through, tell what you want in the video. You can choose the background, studio, office, home, nature, indoor, what kind of color you want, what kind of style, the camera angler, close up. Oh, do you want this done today? Or maybe you want a 1920s style video. Maybe you want it done in the 70s or the 60s, people in bell-bottom pants. What kind of clothing do you want them wearing? What kind of lighting do you want? Okay, let's go to the video. Do you want a full screen or a frame? Do you want the watermark moved? Because Google loves leaving the watermark. Okay, let's go to the voice. Multiple voices. Gender. What age do you want? What accent? How about a Canadian accent? Scottish? California? New York? How y'all doing from the South? Put a shrimp on the barbie, mate. Do you want a professional voice? Do you want friendly? Do you want casual, conversational, motivational? You can get this right now. Okay. And very simple. It creates a prompt for you that you put into Google 3 and makes things happen. Perfect videos every time. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that one that we did today. Where is it? It's just a demonstration of it. Is this the one? Yep, here's the one. Let's go close solar. This was just to demonstrate that prompting could create a perfect video.
All right, already, Jessica. I'm signing up for Harlan's AI program.
Now, Jessica is the one who told me what to have in the video of somebody signing up, a person clicking at the computer. Google VO did that. And I said an iMac computer. If you saw the back of the iMac, the panel where the cables go is exactly like the iMac. That's why people are seeing those things and going, it's real. Now, you can put a bunch of those videos together, have a great presentation, and make 5,000 or more per video. I have a friend who goes to websites of companies that are doing well. He puts together a video for them of their website, and 5K, and they love it. There is a market out there, and there are dollars out there that are waiting for you to come and claim it. Now, you do not need a background in AI. You do not need to know how to do video. You do not need to know how to code a website. You do not need to know how to write a book. The AI will do this. What are the use cases for Manus? Everything that I have shown you tonight is created with Manus. So the bottom line here is you have to pick a path. You pick a path. You can learn a couple of different paths, but for most people, picking any single one of these paths is going to work. Any single one of these paths, video, book, or websites, they are going to work. And all you need is one. Corey, is Emily around?
Yeah, let me get her. Give me one sec. Hey, Emily, you have a moment?
Patrick, the answer is yes.
Harlan, give her 10 seconds.
Hey Harlan, how are you?
I am great. Emily, tell everybody your experience in the mastermind, and particularly with books. You are becoming a book fiend.
Yes, I was actually just looking today. I have another 6 books sold on Amazon. So, everyone listening, I have always wanted to write a book and I didn't know how. I always had great ideas and I tried to use AI to help me make the outline or do the research or whatever part. And then what I'd end up with was something that was just not good. It was too long or too short, or it just didn't make sense. But then I started following, I watched Harlan's training and I literally wrote down verbatim the prompts that he gave and I learned how to apply them to what I was writing to. And so from that, I wrote my very first book, which was under a pen name. And that one was just like to get I don't know, my footing on it, to understand how to do it. And that one's actually on human design. And that book is selling pretty well right now. And then I did another trial book to build up confidence again in human design. And then I watched Jim's training and I created a book on my actual niche, which is in bookkeeping and CFO services. And it went to #1 in small business bookkeeping, in business forecasting, and in a third category also, which I'm totally slipping my mind right now, but it's like another business management. So like legit categories. Went to #1 in all 3. I think I'm at about 100 copies sold right now, which is huge for somebody who's never written a book before. But the really cool thing is I learned from these guys how to do the research to know exactly what to write about. I learned how to do the prompts, so I actually got quality out of the book and it's exactly the way I want it to be. And it sounds like me. They teach you how to edit it. They teach you how to format it. They teach you everything. And then I learned how to actually turn this into a lead magnet as well, also in the training. So it's like literally everything that I wanted to do, but 100 times better. Like they made it so much better than anything that I could have done on my own. So I'm like super thankful for that. And now that I have like all these books, I have 4 out right now that are all doing well. It's like a true passion. Like I want to become a ghostwriter. Like it's amazing. It's fun and exciting, and it's another way to make money. It's another way to bring in leads for my business. It is everything. Like it's such a small thing. It's just one of so few classes that they have in this mastermind. And it has given me so much value that I've more than made my money back that I've invested into this program. That the equivalent of like, if you look at how much your money making per, or how much you're paying per month and how much money I'm bringing in, I mean, it's so easy to justify it. So if you're listening to this and you're thinking like, hey, should I do this? Yes, you should. You should definitely sign up. Between the book training and all of the other trainings they have on there, 1, you'll be doing better in business. 2, you'll be making more money. And 3, you'll actually be liking it. Like I genuinely enjoy the classes that they put out.
Okay, thanks so much. Now, she talked about trainings. We are not the kind of person who sells you a program and walk away from it. No, far from it. We give you, there's an old saying that says, the cow wants to give more than the calf wants to nurse. Well, that's what we do. Mondays, it's all about books with Jim Van Wyck. Jim ran bookstores in Western Canada for years. He knows the book industry. He knows what people buy. He knows what the next niches are on Amazon. If you want to write books just to put up on Amazon and make money, he is your guy. And I have to tell you, people are cranking out books with Manus and learning about everything from getting the book written to getting it edited, getting it get a really great cover designed, all done with Manus. That's on Mondays. Then we have Tuesdays. Tuesdays is with Harris. Harris is our video expert and also our image expert. Harris can produce AI images that people think are real. People come to him for the most complex images, and he has a steady stream of clients. But he's a great teacher, and he will teach you patiently how to create videos that people want to buy. Wednesday, AMA. That's Corey, who's with us here tonight. And AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. And he can, if it has to do with AI or marketing, he can do that. Thursday, well, that's when I get on and we have our weekly open house. We've been talking about video. And Friday, we have our money group. Our focus on making money. And we have just really talked about doctors and getting books out and getting them written. And they've seen me produce books. All of these are focused on making money. You have an agency, want to learn how to create tools? We've got you covered. The number one complaint that people have is there's so much information. Where should I start? And the answer is you should start by focusing on what you would like to do to make money. And the 3 things that are number 1, and not in any particular order, I'm just going to list them. Number one, it's really hot, video. Number two, books, whether book publishing for yourself or book publishing for others. And number three, creating websites. We have people who have been in the program and in their first week took our course on using Manus, and within a week they started businesses on Manus. Within a week, building websites for businesses. So we know that we can get you there, plus we have support. Get into trouble? Well, we're there for you. We will help you. All we want you to do is to pick a path, and we will help you get to the money. Most people who take action should see money within the first month to 2 months. That's how quickly it's possible. If you are serious, you can see money in the first month. Many people have. It is not a surprise. And yes, you will be able to get clients almost immediately. And yes, you will be able to perform. We show you exactly step by step what to do. We do not hold anything back. Do you have the option to have a printed book as an option? And the answer is yes. I bet you didn't know that if you're publishing on Amazon, Amazon will, through their Kindle Direct, let you have printed books. Certainly, you can't expect a doctor to show his friends a PDF, right? That is not going to work. You want something that they can handle, that they can hold, and we show you how to do that too. Do we teach you how to market and sell it? Absolutely. Absolutely. What would we be if we just left you hanging there? Remember, this is about making you money. And those are good questions, and though you're asking the right questions. Plus, we have Harris, who is the roving person. If you join, Harris will reach out to you. Now, I have to tell you that we are not here to make you feel good. We are not here to stroke anybody's ego. We are here to make you money. Case in point, someone who joined probably about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. And he wanted to join. And I got on the phone and I talked with him. And then he said, "Hey, Harlan, I'm doing these TikTok videos and they're not going anywhere." And yesterday, I called him on the phone. I mean, how many people who are teaching online marketing give out their phone number so you can talk to them by phone when you need them? Send a text message and you get right back to them. So I got on the phone with him and I said, "You're not going to love this, but I'm going to tell you anyway." He is probably in his 60s and he is on TikTok. And his TikTok videos look like this. "Hello. Today I want to tell you something very important about, I want to tell you something really important about personal development." That's right. Personal development, how you can develop yourself. But before I go any further, I want you to like and subscribe to my videos. Okay, where was I? I was talking about personal development. Yes, you are a person, you can develop yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Now, I told him, he wasn't as bad as that, but almost. I told him that I wasn't here to be loved. I was here to help him make money. And I said, you come across as an old guy trying to use TikTok. He goes, "But that's what someone told him to do. And I say, "But is it working?" He said, "No." I said, "Then maybe you need to do something else." "What's that?" Well, start watching people who are offering coaching services on TikTok who have large followings. Watch their videos, comment on their videos. You'll start seeing a lot more of them and see what they're doing that you're not doing. Because I guarantee you, they aren't just sitting there looking like this, talking at the slow pace, putting everybody to sleep. When I spoke to him today, I said, "Are you still talking to me?" And he said, "Actually, I started looking at what you said, and you were 100% right." So we get involved with you. We're not here to coddle you. We're not here to pat you on the back. We're here to make you money. And if that's your goal, and you want to help people and you want to serve people, but at the same time, you want a side hustle or a full-time gig that's going to make you money, well, we're the place to do this. This is not an endless courses that you need to go through. You don't need to. We have a lot of courses. Many of them, we probably have too many courses, honestly. And I'm not going to show you all of the courses that we have because we want you to focus on the paths that are the fastest to money. Now, we're adding new material all the time, but the new material is focused specifically what's going to make you money. We stay ahead of the trends and we show you that. So the so is $297 the best you can do for the first month? So first of all, number one is the group is on school, and school is not the easiest or most flexible thing to do. We can't adjust prices. We can't have one price for 1 month and another price for another month. It just doesn't work like that. There's no flexible pricing on school. But $297 a month, considering the attention that you're getting, is like the steal of the deal. But I will tell you this. We have a paid in full option. The paid in full option is $2,777. Now, if that scares you, let me just tell you two things. Number one, when you do a paid in full option, you get an hour one-on-one with me. Now, an hour one-on-one with me is not about telling you what a nice guy you are or you telling me what a nice guy we are. I am. It's about making you money. And in 1 hour, I guarantee you that you will have, at the end of that session, or if I have to go into another session, something to sell that will be worth at least 10 times that amount. That's how well I know what I'm doing and what you can do. So the Lynn, who's in the group, says for what's in the group, $297 a month is a bonus price. Honestly, when you get 5 live teaching sessions a week, plus all the support we can give you, plus people who will help you zero in and focus on what you are working on, well, honestly, I don't think that you're going to find anything like this anywhere else. Right now, take out a pen. Take out a pen, take out paper. You can see, I don't know if it's mirror image or not, but here's my phone number. And I defy you to find someone else who does this, gives out their phone number, 561-735-2212. That's 561-735-2212. Nobody does anything like this. Why? Because I want you to succeed. That's the one. Corey called it the Harlan hotline. Yeah, here it is, the Harlan hotline. And people send me texts, and then as soon as possible, I get back to them. Why? Because I care about your results. I'm not going to come on here and talk to you about the world or you're going to make $1 million overnight just as soon as you join. Come on, that's bogus. You've heard that stuff before. There's no hard pitch. If you want to join, you'll join. If you don't, but I am telling you, I truly believe that we are coming to the convergence of AI. That this is the time to go out. Heck, if you just went after solar clients, they are the definition of a starving crowd now. They need you. And guess what? One solar video is going to be pretty much like all the other solar videos. Yeah, they'll give you their individual pictures. Yeah, you might have to rewrite the script, etc. Those are easy things. But I guarantee you that once you have one video, each video afterwards will probably take you from 15 minutes to a half hour to do. And yes, you still sell them starting at $14.97 or up. And they will think that they have the bargain of the year. So I'm going to tell you what. Tomorrow in our Money Bootcamp, which meets tomorrow at 5 p.m., I'm going to walk you through how to create a solar video. This is like money in your pocket. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you the tools. I'm going to give you the prompts. There is absolutely nothing like this. Easy. If you can copy and paste, you can create a video. So one new client pays for your mastermind either full-time or not. So you decide. You decide what is you decide whether this is the right decision for you or not. Now, we have our group, as I said, is in school. And when you're there, you'll come in and you'll see that there are different areas in school. The first area is called, well, I'll show you that. I don't want to scare you away. Get to our classroom. Here we are. You see the Money Bootcamp is happening in 20 hours. We have the classroom with a whole bunch of classes. Down here, Publish and Profit is Jim's series. Here's the Manus Money Bootcamp. We have live call replays, learn to create videos. So the bottom line here is this is where you get your questions answered. And you can see lots of information. Tuesday night talk, Canva and vibe coding, posting to a site. So the bottom line here is we take super good care of people who are members. Now let's pause and see what kind of $297. What do you get? A Chat GPT account? No, this is not Chat GPT. Chat GPT is like playing with Legos. These are big tools. We have nothing in common with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is you sit at chat, and as long as you type in answers, it will answer you. Manus is autonomous. Manus will let you run multiple projects. So before I go to bed, I always load up Manus with projects. And when I wake up in the morning, the projects are done. You could literally write books in your sleep. Okay? So is it just training courses? It's hands-on. And I'm not sure what you want aside from training courses. This is about teaching you how to make money with AI. Just training. There are no entertainment courses if that's what you're looking. Maybe I'm not understanding your question. If you do the monthly plan, can you cancel? You can cancel anytime you want. You are not locked in. If you join for a month and you say, you know what, Harlan, your jokes are really bad. Or I come on the group and or I haven't figured out how to use Zoom yet. Whatever you want, you are free to cancel. We're just here to help. Is there any kind of a trial? Yeah, join for a month. If you don't like it, leave. Just cancel. That's it. We don't give refunds because, frankly, it has to do with the kind of persona that you are creating. If you are a person who says, can I get a refund? Guess what your clients are going to ask for? That's right. They're going to ask for refunds. If you come in and you say, you know what, I'm going to dive in, I guarantee you that same energy is going to bring about that your clients dive in. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, we can't physically keep you there. You just go over and click the cancel button and you're done. You won't be charged again. And we'll still work with you to your very last day and try and help you make money. That's it. Just go to join. Oh, so Corey's giving you. No, there's no money back guarantee. Timothy, I'm going to tell you that it's not a fit for you. You keep asking if you can get your money back. Go to a program that gives you your money back and that doesn't give you any value at all. I honestly, I'm here to be honest. I don't think it's a fit. If you keep asking for your money back, I don't want to take your money in the first place. Let's just save time. Okay? If you ask if you can get your money back, chances are you're going to ask for your money back. So don't join. Thanks for joining. I hope you learned something. But that's not the mindset of the person that I want in the group, who's going to be sitting there going, okay, can I ask for my money back yet? How about today? How about now? That's not it. It's not for you. I want people who are going to go all in to make money with me. And honestly, if it's not for you, well, you know what? There are a lot of shiny companies out there with bells and whistles who will promise you the moon and deliver nothing. We underpromise and overdeliver. That's it. Will there be able to have enough guidance? Yeah. Will you be able to have enough guidance to make money with you for just a month or two? Yes. Is that Cal or Cat? I can't see. Cal. Cal, our goal is that in the first month or two, you make so much money that you would never think of leaving, okay? That you're going to say, those guys made me $2,500, $5,000 in my first month. I wonder what they can do further on. Does that sound like a deal? Cal, if we make you money, would you leave? If we make you multiple amounts over the 297, would you stay? Does that sound like a fair proposition? Okay. Sounds fair. Nobody's holding you. Listen, there are people who say that they want to make money and they come in and they disappear. I don't know what they are afraid of. They have some kind of money blocks. We actually have a book on that. Ooh, maybe. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on.
And then, Harlan, while you're looking for that, I was just going to say we've gone through the names and the way school's set up. We've looked at everybody who's canceled the program, and just about everybody who cancels, they cancel after their first 30 days. They participated in the group the day they joined. They never participated again. And then they probably went and bought 3 more products, never applied anything they learned. And then at the end of the month, they decided they were ready to cancel. I have not been able to find a single person. We've been doing this for several months now. I haven't found a single person who actively participates in the group and then decides to actually cancel the program.
Hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. Now, by the way, since I detect a certain level of financial fears here, I wrote a book with Manus called Overcoming Hidden Financial Fears, and I put it into the chat. You should be able to download it. Consider it my gift. Whether you join or not, if you are paralyzed and you can't make a decision about that could change your future, then let me give you that gift. And just for being here, maybe it will help change your life or you can overcome some fears. So go to the chat. You should be able to download it, and I hope it really helps you. But we're here to work with people who want to advance. We're here. We will bend over backwards. What other kinds of questions do you guys have for us?
I downloaded it and tested it. Your file works, Harlan. It's right there.
Okay,
Just
it's not a link. It's the PDF. I upload. Yosef, I uploaded the PDF. Just go up in the chat a little bit. I don't understand why people are not seeing it.
just there it is again in the chat. I wish there was a way we could pin something in the chat, Harlan.
Okay, well, do. There isn't a link. There's the PDF. Oh, hold on. Please tell me this. I've been witnessing a few AI tutoring courses. I guess I'm looking to hear from people who have had success. Lynn, do you want to let Lynn say a couple of words? Totally unpromptu. And then Craig is here. Who else wants to say? Hey, Lynn.
Hey, I love being in your group.
Okay. Is anything that I've said tonight inaccurate?
No.
Do we help people? Do we help people?
Every day.
Hold live classes?
Every day.
What have you done so far? You're like been pretty active.
I have. I've been writing several books, and I'm really liking this, creating the videos for the different industries, because I really want to reach out to the local businesses and stuff. And so right now I'm pulling together a list of solar companies in my area.
Okay, well then I guess you're going to be looking forward to tomorrow's class.
I'll be there with bells on.
By the way, Lynn, it doesn't have to be in your area.
True. And I just wanted to start here.
Okay.
The whole country. So, and then I've got friends that are realtors, so I'm looking at what they have for offers. And so I can create a video for them.
Okay.
So,
All right. Hold on. Um, Yosef, did you get my phone number? Okay, do me a favor. Text me your email address and I'll email you the book. Okay. Okay, Corey has posted the book as well a couple of times. Craig.
Hello, Harlan. How are you?
Hey, Craig. What's it, Craig? How long do you know me?
It's coming in at first time when I spoke at David Garfinkel's event. You were in the front row. That was the first time I remember that we met. It's 20 years ago, literally.
It's been a while. Okay, and tell me from what you've heard here tonight, anything inaccurate?
You are always spot on. Always. I actually I find it just refreshing just to listen to you because you're always spot on, and frankly, you do a lot of my research for me when it comes to Manus and cutting edge AI stuff. So whether you know it or not, I outsource that to you.
That's pretty good. All right.
I do
Tell
want to
us
say
about
this
your
though,
book
Harlan.
experience. Tell us about your
Well,
book experience. I'm putting a link in, by the way, for all of the
well, I have a
people who
new
have been
story
asking a
for you,
link.
Harlan. I have a new story for you on the book stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
This week, right now, between now and Monday, I am completing 3 books for 2 different clients.
Oh
So
my gosh.
and they're all nonfiction. These happen to be nonfiction, and they're what Jim would call, little books. And so my fee for that is 5K each. So after I'm done with those, though, I'm switching over to more VO3 stuff. I want to dabble more with videos, but I am wrapping up these 3 books, and that is I'm also, yes, it was mentioned earlier. One of my secret weapons is Jim's style guides that he did his training on that recently. And I really like for nonfiction books how that comes out. I've seen first drafts that were just, they needed very little editing, if at all. It's amazing what Jim's been able to create there, and I just take full advantage of that. I do human edit my books, but I'm just saying he gets me a lot of the way there with the stuff that he's shared with me over the months.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Craig. Craig is there. He's a member. You hear he's making 5K a book with what he's learned in the group. So what are you waiting for? Someone said, hey, I would feel better if I could hear from someone who was in the group. Okay, you've heard from people who are in the group. They didn't know they didn't know they were going to be called on. They're here hanging out with us. And so what's stopping you? What's stopping you? I mean, there are more people who have been with us. But the bottom line here is we are looking for your success. And your success begins when you are willing to move ahead. And that's the bottom line. If you want to succeed, we are here to help you. Sign up now. We're doing the money boot camp tomorrow about the most lucrative niche, desperate niche out there. And there's always more stuff coming. But tomorrow, it's how to market to the solar niche. So go ahead. There are a couple of links in there. I posted the link to download the book. Sign up, $297. If you think that if you're willing to gamble 297, we're not asking you for some crazy amount. There are programs charging 5K, 6K. I saw one, an AI program teaching, there's an AI program teaching you how to write webinars with their secret tool. I'll tell you what the secret tool is. It's Manus, and they're charging 10K for it. Folks, we're charging $297 a month. Leave anytime. This is for people who are interested in success. If that's you, we're glad to have it. If you are so fearful of that we're going to run off with your 297, then I send blessings of peace to you, wish you well. But to quote the sage, if not now, when? When are you going to take action? When are you going to get over the self-imposed limitations that you have? Seriously, this is the time for you. I'm not going to keep you on here for hours. You're adults. You can make up your mind. If you're looking for the money back guarantee, sorry, I don't do business that way. I know what I'm going to deliver. I can't guarantee that you're going to take action. And anyone who tells me, well, I need a guarantee, I guarantee you that they are not going to take action. So we're here for those who want to succeed. We'll be back. We'll be doing this. But the bottom line is the clock is ticking right now on solar. Tomorrow, I'm going to teach you how to get solar clients. Want to hop on the Manus train with me? Joinmanus.com. That's it. Joinmanus.com. Want a one-on-one with me? Go ahead and join at the full price. Pay up front. Want to upgrade after you find out you joined for a month and you want to upgrade? Let us know and we'll set up an upgrade for you. Why? Because we know that when you join, you're going to be thrilled. Corey, any last words?
Well, something that's just I can't get over the fact of is how Craig said he's getting, was it one or two 5K clients?
Right.
And I mean, for $297 a month or for $2,777 a year, he's got his ROI multiple times over already from something that he learned 1 week. Michael asked, you said solar, yep, sun solar. So it's like it works in that case. For Emily, she's also using it for her bookkeeping business. One bookkeeping client, the first month pays for the entire annual membership. It's kind of a win-win no matter what. If you've got an existing business, you'll learn how to use it better and make more money. If you don't have an existing business and you're just trying to look to take advantage of the AI opportunity right now, well, it's not a really high barrier to entry. I mean, you can go and buy a franchise for $100,000, or you could pay under $3,000 to get involved in a mastermind for the next year to basically make money the way everybody else is going to be making money in the future. Because I can't imagine that this industry isn't just exploding right now, and there's going to be a lot of people out there winging it, and good luck to them. And then there's going to be people who actually know what they're doing. And in a world where people are out thinking that they're going to use ChatGPT to be an AI implementation specialist, where somebody using Manus can run circles around them, it's kind of a no-brainer. I don't, I don't know what anybody else is looking to hear besides deciding to join. But if you do still have questions, send Harlan a text message. figure out what is unresolved before you get started, because otherwise you're just attending webinars for the sake of attending webinars and not for the sake of making money.
All right. Well, solar as in sun solar, solar as in solar energy. That's where the money is right now. That's where the money is. These are desperate, hungry clients. Gary Halbert once said, what do I need to do to have the most successful hamburger stand in the world? And people said the best location, be at the beach, be outside a ballpark. And people saying the best meat, the best recipes, the best advertising. And Gary would say, I will give you all those things and I'll still beat you if you give me one thing. And that one thing is a starving crowd. Well, right now, solar is the starving crowd. They are desperate. They are absolutely desperate. So, folks, go ahead. Sometimes people need to move money. They finish after the call, they move some money and they join. Just remember, joinmanus.com. While you're thinking of it, click on the link, leave it up on your screen, think about it, pray about it, meditate about it. But the bottom line here is it's our commitment to you that you join, you will succeed, you will make money if you take action. And if you don't take action, we're going to chase you down, find you, and force you to take action. Take care, everybody. We will see you on the inside. Joinmanus.com.